Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I have the most special guest.
Darlings.
I can't believe it that you're here. Charlotte Tilbury is here. We're gonna get ready together and just chat while we do that. So let's dive in.
Okay,
yeah?
so darling, we're meant to be looking at that camera there.
Yes.
And I kept looking at myself, I'm dreadful.
Well, I kind of look at myself sometimes
I'm like
here
keeping
too.
distracted,
It's
but anyway,
okay.
I'm looking at you, darlings.
Yes.
I'm looking at you, not at myself. Anyway, can't wait to put lots and lots of this gorgeous makeup on. So we're gonna start off with magic cream. When I'm in LA, I literally wanna get a pot of magic cream and just give it to everyone I see.
Yes.
Because it is so dehydrating here. And also when you put this on, it's like instant. You know when those creams, they say, in 28 days you'll see results. You're like, no, darling, I've got 28 seconds.
That's where I'm at too. I mean, I was just up in Washington. It is cold. It is not the same weather. My skin got very dry. So I'm needing this for sure.
I know. Oh God, darling, that's so great.
I used to
Magic
use
cream.
the baby facial quite a bit.
Oh yeah, that's great, that product. And I always do a little bit of,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Okay,
We're
so
doing
we
the
do
Charlotte way.
the angel wing, okay?
Oh, I
And then
will
a
do
pat,
that.
pat, pat, and then I kind of over your forehead and up. I've always suffered from puffiness. So as you know, because I was out partying last night.
This is a wild woman right here. If you
Darling.
didn't know, she is not living a shy life.
No, I like to go out. I like to have fun. We've got one life to live. We've got to live it.
This is true.
Thank God for the joys of magic cream and makeup.
Yes, you
'Cause they
can go
just
out
hide.
and look good.
Yeah, the 24/7 girl that I am. Like literally, like, oh God.
You don't sleep at all.
I know. I just
Magic cream.
Magic cream, there we go. Exactly, don't never need any sleep. Okay, so now we're gonna let that kind of settle in. And
I'm
then,
doing my Charlotte moves right here.
Yeah, and then we're gonna put on our masks, okay, that we love.
Oh,
we love
yes,
these.
we
okay.
are ready
These masks
to
are
look
amazing,
so
darling.
good.
You look slightly, I do this always on the aeroplane.
Oh.
A little bit Hannibal Lecter, but the results are gorgeous. I have scared a few people. They have literally gone, ah, like this and screamed.
Oh my gosh.
And now I've got really dry lips. So
Oh,
take
so you
this,
put it on your lips.
Put it over your lips, and also fine lines there from just being naughty.
It just got even weirder. Just,
Yeah, it's like,
yep.
And then, apart from being dry, then you can use each one 3 times.
Oh,
Yeah.
saving it for later. Okay.
Yeah.
This
So you
is crazy.
And then I do it on my décolletage here.
But you're
Because
wrapping your whole body.
I would go to bed in a mummified suit if I could, because it just gives you this amazing kind of glow and smooths everything out.
Yeah, do you know we can get one of those?
I'm just going to wrap you in one now, darling. We can like
Just sell it like an ace bandage. We'll just... Okay, so how long would you put this on?
Well, I would normally, so if I've got a client, I'll whack it on for 10, 15 minutes. And then it's done. But we've probably done 10 minutes, do you reckon?
Yeah. We've been chatting for a while, so we can...
we can just whip that off and you can see.
Ooh. I can actually really feel it on
the lips.
Wow.
And all around there, but like on the rest of my skin, like here, is amazing.
It feels nice too. It actually does. I mean, and it's really mess free and very quick. So
Very
I like
quick.
that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Next in the routine, we're gonna use my Hollywood Flawless Filter. This smooths out lines, pores, gives you the glow, and then I mix it with my Airbrush Flawless Foundation. So some makeup artists mix it together, some use it underneath and then on top. You can I put it underneath and then I apply the foundation. Sometimes then I whack a little bit more on top.
That's actually how I work.
Yeah.
I really, especially when I'm just zoning out and doing my makeup.
Yeah.
I don't go in a sequence of steps or rules. And I was telling you this, I kind of just if you need a little more of this, if you need a little more of that, you just adjust.
Play.
Just
Just adjust
do what you
exactly.
do.
Just see
Yeah.
whatever you need.
I love that.
So this is not really my color, but as you know, we like to cheat our skin color.
I do like to cheat a little bit. I'm doing my mixture. A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Okay, so now you can also I also use my Hollywood complexion brush.
So we're gonna be getting to a lot of really exciting new releases that you have.
Yeah, we are.
And we actually are kind of twinning in this. I don't have a color product coming out, but I have an unreleased item here
Oh my
too.
God, your item is pretty amazing. I was pretty obsessed with it when it arrived at my...
No, I'm not talking about the shadow. I have something you haven't seen. This will be out by the time this video goes up, but this is my secretive.
Oh, is this the one that you were just telling me about?
Yes. See, what
blendable.
I like to go over, even with wet product, with a cloth.
With a cloth.
And it
I love
just
that.
smooths everything out. You can really press it in. And then with the shape, you can really, you could do everything from contour to get up under the
eyes.
It just...
Have you got another one for me to try?
I absolutely do.
There we go. half and half. I've done half my face. Now let's try your blender full. Oh, I've got a little baby heart there.
Right, that's just the touch-up little guy on the go.
That's the touch-up guy on the go. And then I've got another heart.
And this is just,
Okay,
it's
these are
just very
Tati's.
flexible.
Do you put on with the foundation with that, or do you not?
Yeah, I totally
Okay,
do.
I'm gonna try this side with the Tati, gorgeous. Oh yeah, nice.
It's fast. If you are in a rush, which
Yeah.
a lot of the times you just
Wipe it
gotta
on.
get to your life, you know? So,
Wipe it on.
Yep. Oh, this foundation's looking good.
And actually, this is great doing it with your wiper.
It's fast, isn't
yeah,
it?
because it's very good for my boobalulas.
Yes, you need that.
Yeah.
What is the longest glam that you have done? Like when you're with a celebrity client and it is the Oscars or it's some big event, like,
I mean,
can it take hours?
yeah, it can take hours. I mean, hours. Because, you know, you might be doing the hair, they might go for another, like, stop the makeup, go for another fitting or whatever. But mostly most of you have got an hour. But then obviously sometimes on photo shoots when we're doing like crazy
Bunch of
crystals
different,
and,
you know, yeah.
like all sorts of things or flowers onto the face or whatever, or kind of painting, I don't know, doll, you know, exactly mad stuff, then that has been known to take hours.
I am going into a product that I know and love very, very well. This is the Magic Vanish, and it is a color corrector, but it's not...
So good.
It's not a kind of color corrector where you have to worry about there being a harsh, you know, pink, peach, or even for the deeper red, orange.
Yeah.
It really melts into the skin.
Look, I'm just going to steal a bit of yours. It's also like super hydrating. Again, mega skincare ingredients along with me find the perfect colors. I've got 3 colors. So I've got them for different skin tones.
I'm going to take just a little bit
Oh,
of the
magic away. So this is what the journalists started calling it, Spanx for the under eye. So why this is like a Spanx, this cushion concealer, it has this thing called Persian tree silk bark extract. And that has got this sort of amazing sort of like elastic texture.
Okay.
And that builds up underneath the eyes, that gives this kind of like stretch and it smooths out your skin.
I mean, everything she's saying, I'm like,
It's like-
sign me up. Okay, we'll do
But it
that.
works. And that's why, and then the journalists started calling it, again, won lots of awards.
I think everybody
This-
wants Spanx for their under eyes.
I mean,
you know?
darling, I need Spanx for my face.
Okay, I'm now taking the Airbrush Flawless Finish in
Yeah.
number 2. I've used this on and off throughout the years.
Isn't it
This
so
is an
good?
item that I really feel on YouTube is one of those smash hit items that a lot of people
Yeah.
have been talking about consistently for years.
I remember being at the Met Ball, and this was hilarious actually, the last Met Ball, and I was walking the red carpet, and then afterwards I saw Salma Hayek and Amber Valletta, and they were like, okay, Charlotte, what have you done? What work have you been doing? Have you had some like major laser on your skin? I'm like, no, I'm just wearing Airbrush Flawless powder. No, but they were like, you don't have any pores.
That's actually the big, huge difference between a quality, finely milled powder and something that's gonna be thick and make you look very cake face. Because you can either like use powder and have it make you look so much better and smoother and blurred, or polar
ancient.
opposite, right? And I think that's why a lot of women that are a little older, they feel fearful of powder, and you don't need to. Just choose the right one that has that silky texture like this, you know?
This is very forgiving for me to put on
the
eyelids because actually
I'm
it
gonna try
smooths
this.
them out.
I want
It's
to
a
do
great
my
base.
makeup the Charlotte way, so we're just gonna...
Oh yeah, darling, I'm gonna rock and roll with it.
You have the kind of eye that carries a wing like no one I've ever seen though. Like literally she was talking and I'm just like staring really awkwardly and I'm like, I'm not being weird. I'm just trying to study your eyeliner. And it's just like, it's this perfect like rock star, like perfect wing.
Well, darling,
I'm gonna just sit here and watch, right? Like, oh my gosh.
I'm always like, you know, darling, I've always had that cat eye. Always got to have it.
I love that.
I go to bed in it.
When I first like fangirled and went to like a Nordstrom,
do you know what?
like
I am
meetup.
it was in the Grove, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I am now remembering that at the Grove. I so love you coming there, darling.
I took a picture with
Basic
Charlotte. I was like, and like now she's here. So you guys, you know, in your career, if you're new to YouTube, if you're pursuing whatever it is, makeup, beauty, whatever, like just keep putting yourself out there. You never know where it may lead, because I'm like, wow, like you're in my studio, we're filming together. That's the coolest thing ever.
It's that, well, it is, thank you very much. It is the coolest thing ever. Thank you.
It's so good.
For having me.
But now you're so welcome. Now I get you here and I'm like, okay, so now I get to ask you all the questions that I always wanted to ask. And you, again, back to the wing liner, you do something
Yes.
called the feline flick.
The feline flick.
Yes.
Always do the feline flick. I think I'm kind of feline flick till the day I die, darling. I mean, it's like...
My problem with the feline flick, I try and then somehow I end up like that meme where, you know, you screw it up on one side and then you like try to
Do you ever do the
correct
dot?
and-
So like I look
you
in the
know?
mid. So okay, darling.
I'm gonna do this. We're
Okay, so
gonna do
we
this.
just use your amazing sponge, which by the way is so fabulous and the gorgeous wiper. I'm gonna get you another one of those. We're gonna put my Pillow Talk eyeliner on. We're doing a whole Pillow Talk look today. So
I'm fine with that.
Pillow Talk. Well, you know about the joys of Pillow Talk. Okay, so Pillow Talk. Let me just.
Pillow Talk is like the best lipstick of all time.
It's like-
everyone knows that. Now it's like let's expand the collection, right?
But it started with a lip liner, and then I created the lipstick. And then the lipstick, so this is the #1 selling lip liner in North America and now the #1 selling lipstick. And we're
snap.
only in like a
Okay.
tiny amount of distribution in North America.
Yes.
So it's amazing. So I love you, I love you, I love
Oh
you
my
guys
gosh.
so much
Yes.
for
No,
buying
it's
this.
good stuff. You really,
But it's-
you do lip product incredibly well.
It's like,
It's
thank
like
you.
you nail the formula. You have great colors and the undertones and the richness. Like I always talk about this, lip color is actually trickier than you might think.
Yeah.
You
To
know,
get the right lip
get
color.
the right lip color. And there's so much thought that goes into that base undertone so it doesn't look too gray or green or too bright,
Thank
you know?
Thank you. It's like talking to you. Yes, exactly.
No,
And
it's
you-
true though.
yeah.
That's why we're always on the hunt. Like, you know, I think I'm not the only woman out there that buys the same kind of beigey pink lipstick over and over and over because I'm like, "Ugh, it's not quite right.
Which is
But
why when people find Pillow Talk,
they
that's
love
why it's
it.
gone
That's
crazy.
why they
'cause
love
it's
it.
like
Yeah,
that.
it's that
But it was
perfect
like
color.
it was like a fanatical study. I was like obsessed with looking at everyone's lips, then the right amount of pigment, then how could you take that, putting it in, like you said, the undertone, the
Yeah.
overtone. It's the same as foundation, like mixing. So it's not too dull, it's not too bright, it's not too grey, it's not too, it's like, especially when you're going into neutral colours because they can really
yeah, they can either do a lot or they can do a lot of not good.
Yeah.
Right?
Now, we're going to start with Pillow Talk eyeliner. And by the way, this is the first time the world's ever seen this. So you, as I got to
I
see
feel
your
so
amazing
exclusive.
sponge, this is the
Yes.
first time. Even coming here on the way, I was like, oh my God, I've only ever had this in the prototype. And I've used it on my kind of clients on the prototype, but I've never had, this is the first time I've actually seen it in my
Yay.
full kind of packaging.
I feel so honored.
I've only ever had the lab samples. So I like to drag down my inner corner a bit.
Okay.
To just, go in the inner corner, darling.
That scares me.
Okay, a little bit. And then go right the way along the lash line. And then look straight in the mirror. And so the way you can do this is like look in the mirror and then like draw a dot and then join up the dot. I love the texture of this eyeliner. It's a new texture for me.
It's going on smooth.
It goes really smooth, and you know what? It stays. It doesn't move around. It doesn't budge. It just stays. But this color, it's sort of like, how would you describe it, darling? It's kind of like aubergine, chocolate brown aubergine.
It's a very unique color. I don't
It's a
even know.
unique-
It's like got a. It's on one
Exactly.
hand very like mahogany, but then rich chocolate.
exactly.
Too.
Mahogany, rich. It's like a color you've never seen before.
Closest I have to this color would be more red. This is not. It's
Exactly.
not purple. It's not red, and it still has that chocolatiness to it. So that's why it's very unique.
I'm dragging this out. I like to drag out my eye because I like to kind of cheat my eyes and make them even more feline. So I like to drag them out. That's why I always do the feline flick because it makes them look longer. And I also like that kind of sexy eye.
Okay, so
I love cat
how
eyes.
much would I drag this out? Do you see me baby stepping
Okay, let me
here?
see. I know, I love it. I love you babysitting. Okay, oh my God, I love the colour on you.
It's really color, right? It's good.
I
right?
love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. Okay, so you could drag it out. Look at me, wait straight, because I need to. So look at me. Okay, but you go down.
Okay, can you do one side,
Okay,
and then I'll
do
copy
one.
you on the
Okay.
other. Oh my gosh.
That's my worst.
Charlotte's doing my eyeliner, guys.
Okay. I love this colour on you.
See how I tricked you into doing my makeup?
I love it. I love it. I'm gonna go a little bit underneath. Now have a look, darling. See what you think.
I don't think my eyeliner has ever looked better. That is a beautiful
It's like,
color.
isn't that
Woo!
colour insane on
It
you?
is so good. Okay,
I
I'm
love
gonna,
that.
I'm gonna mimic.
It's like Pillow Talk is for everyone, except when you get to very dark skin tones on the lipstick. I've now got, this is also the first, I'm revealing all of this for the first time to you, like literally to the world. So these are the two other colours. One of these I'm actually using on Salma Hayek tomorrow on the red carpet, on the Globes.
Am I doing good?
You're doing so
Yes?
good, darling.
Oh,
Maybe
good.
even better than me. Let's have a look. You're doing great. I'm going to use my Pillow Talk palette. This one's been out for a minute. This is the
Yes.
one that hasn't been out. Okay,
Okay,
this is
secret
incredible.
stuff. Hush, hush,
Secret
hush.
stuff. And then we're gonna use, where's your palette? Where's it gone?
Oh, I
Is
put
that
it
at the
down
top?
here.
Okay, and then we're gonna use
Dun-da-da-da.
dun-da-da-da. We love
Yes.
this palette too.
Do you know what? We kind of match a little bit with the
It's like with the
bronzy,
rose gold.
right? Yeah,
We love
so,
rose gold
yes.
forever. I'm going to use that on top. So I'm going to start off by using my Pillow Talk palette. And this is like my Prime Enhance Smoke Pop. So use like an old-fashioned telephone. Desk, dusk, disco. And then we're going to go mega disco with Tati's
Mega. This is like if you want to
palette.
really take it like,
Yeah,
you know.
we're gonna
like,
exactly.
yes.
We're gonna open up and we're gonna
Which
use.
I like to just on an average
I
Tuesday.
love
you know?
exactly. Well, I'm going to a Golden Glows party tonight, so I'm gonna use one
Oh,
of these.
yes.
I'm gonna go straight out.
Okay.
Exactly, straight
Love
from
that.
here. I'm gonna prime the eye with this color. So I always take like a blender brush. I like to make it really easy for myself. I'm like 2 brushes, maybe sometimes a third.
Well, and you do the eyeliner.
It's
Do you
like-
usually do the,
Liner beforehand.
yeah?
I always do my liner first.
Just so you can see.
Yeah, because that gives me like the shape of where I'm going, and then exactly. So I'm going to use this.
I actually
I'm
think
going
that's
to
a
take
pretty
this color
smart technique.
all
I
over my
kind
eye.
of feel really bossy with this eyeliner on.
Don't you look so good? I love your eyes.
I feel very in control, like, listen.
And now, darling, so I've popped that little champagne-y pink color all over the eyes, and now I'm going to use this really wonderful, beautiful, soft, suede pink. Gorgeous. Which one are you using, darling?
I'm using Date. So Date
Date's so
is
good.
this middle one right here, and it's just giving me like a nice warmth and a little bit of definition
that
without
on
it
you.
being too harsh.
Again, this is super chic. Who do we? Kirsten Bell. We used this on. We gave them to her makeup artist. She did the whole Pillow Talk look.
I feel like you've done every celebrity
Last year.
makeup, right?
Well, I've done a lot. There's not everyone, but almost. I've done a lot of them. Well, then I have my lipstick line, which we gave part of my whole lipstick line. In fact, these amazing hot lips.
Mm-hmm.
We give £1 million to charity. We're pledging £1 million to women in war-torn zones around the world. And then I did one in homage to Jennifer Aniston. I called it Glowing Jen. I did one in homage to Nicole Kidman, called it Kidman's Kiss.
Mm-hmm.
J.K. Rowling.
I love that.
She's
That's
like
so
JK's
cool.
magic. Amal
I
Clooney,
love
amazing
that.
Amal.
Oh my gosh.
And we're pledging, and it's so great. And these women are so inspiring. And then we kind of give part of the money back to
I love
all these
that.
women in terrible situations and helping them rebuild their lives. So it's a wonderful thing. It's women inspiring women around the world and helping women around the world. Oh, darlings, I feel like it's hilarious. We're just sort of here.
We're like zoned out. We were actually just talking about
know.
how makeup can be a form of meditation and that you really can just kind of go to this creative space and
Yeah.
have fun with it. And that's a like bonus to doing your makeup.
It's so therapeutic, I find it, but incredibly. It's like, it is my therapy. That and dancing. I love dancing so much.
I love dancing.
I'm going to pop this smudger brush into there. I know.
This is perfect on top of the liner.
It's so good on top. God, I love it
Yeah.
on top of the liner. And I'm going to take that and go underneath the eye. And again, I like to make everything really easy for myself because we all live in a world where we have no time. So literally take the smudge brush, dip it in there. And again, quality powders, darling. Like powders that don't drop, powders that don't do, we're all about having finely milled, loads of emollients. Because so many women used to say to me, they'd do a smoky eye, they'd be like, oh no, I can't use eyeshadows because they drop
Yeah.
everywhere. And I'm like, no, it's not you. The quality of the product's not good enough.
Yep.
Everyone deserves to feel like the most beautiful version of themselves, and you can. Makeup is just a tool to empower, to bring out your beauty. I mean,
Yes.
it just maximizes, makes your green eyes look even more green and more sparkly. Look
Yeah,
at
it's
them.
taking what you already have
Exactly.
and just bringing it forward to this like bigger place. I love that. I love
It's
that.
like-
Okay, I'm like all over the place. I'm gonna do a little highlight now. I love this one right here. This is actually what I used on, let me think of which twin. The identical twins when I did
I know.
the luxury.
Do you even get
versus-
confused with
I
them?
get so confused depending on like if they have the same hair or if they, there was a time where Erica was
Where?
more blonde and the other was brunette and I'm like, good. But when they have the same hair color, I'm like, I cannot tell.
Really? Even you?
Yeah, sometimes they sound the same. They're the same height. They look. I mean, they're identical. It's crazy.
Yeah. I'm going to pop a little bit of that pop shade on.
Okay.
And then I'm going to get your palette, darling. Your
And do a
divine
little
palette.
glitter.
Should I use the pinky one?
The pinky one's really pretty.
It's so pretty.
I'm gonna
Okay,
dip
darling,
into-
look at this. It's so gorgeous.
Living legend is
It's like-
holding my palette and complimenting it. Like I
love
feel
it.
like
Oh my God,
a little
that's a
kid
gorgeous
right now.
texture.
I always kind of really press
That's
it
really
in.
good.
Like I'll lean back and kind of just press.
Press. Wow, that's gorgeous.
You can pull off the pink tone so
pink tone, I
well.
love it.
It looks nice.
And I love that on you too, close. Gorge. Darling, it's heaven.
This is the fun part of makeup, you know.
Is that suddenly it all comes together,
kind of just
exactly.
starts to like work, and I just love it. It's so satisfying.
I also use this to fill in my mole.
Oh, you got all sorts of tricks.
All sorts of tricks, darling. Now, what else am I doing? Legendary lashes, because lashes make a legend.
You're a legend.
Oh, darling, you are a legend.
I've been stalking your work for a very long time. I film so many videos and I've talked about your products a lot, but also like I'm very big on just makeup artists and the work that you've done to get to this place, right?
Darling, it's been
You know the
27
product.
years. Yeah, 27 years. And ultimately, we were obsessive about the texture, the feel, the movement, how it's going to look, the colors, the undertones, the overtones. I mean, we could bore the world to tears with it, like in the minutiae of it. But it's that obsession of that kind of knowing the perfect powder, and making sure that it does all these things. And everything's improving all the time.
Oh, the stakes are high.
Yeah, the stakes are high.
And the technology's improving.
Which is so amazing.
Yeah,
and then you go in with these visions and these ideas and like, and you know, and my big motto, and we were saying this earlier, is like, dare to dream it, dare to believe it, and dare to do it.
Yes.
Because that is like, you know, we all have dreams, right? I dreamt of having this big makeup company, and then, you know, I made my dream come true, and I believe that everyone can make their dream come true.
I believe that too.
Yeah.
100%.
Now you're going to see the joys of Pillow Talk. Okay, so I don't have anything on, and Pillow Talk.
I was watching how long you're gonna keep talking while you're applying lip liner.
No, you're like, okay. Oh,
I do that all the time, and I'm like, hold on.
Okay, I'm gonna use Pillow Talk Classic. This is the one lipstick that sells literally, it's the #1 selling lipstick in North America and in the UK and Europe. It's amazing. I mean, North America.
How fast did that
amazing.
happen though? Were you surprised? It just kind of took off like
Yeah,
that was the
I mean,
item that was just like, here we go.
Here we go. It was like, you know, and I always knew Pillow Talk was amazing, but it was like to have because we're not in every store in North America. We're only in a few kind of Sephora's and a few Bloomingdale's and a few Bergdorf's and a few Nordstrom's. Okay, I love this duo. This is my Hollywood contour and highlight. So when I would see all these people kind of like mixing and doing those different things, I was like, no, I just need to make contouring so foolproof. Suck in your cheekbones and follow the hollow. I like to do a little bit on my chin there, a little bit there to make that look a bit sharper. I don't mind that, and then I just take this.
I cannot believe you can use that on top of everything.
Oh God,
like what?
It's so great. This is so easy for people who don't know how to contour. This is like just really forgiving. I do my nose a little bit, so I'm going to shorten my nose. I like to do, and then I sometimes like to go across there. Do you do that?
I don't do that because I actually want my nose to be longer. We all want what we don't have.
What we don't
that's
have,
just
right? We're
that's
always
just life,
like,
right?
Now I'm going to use this. So by the way, when you use these, they've got a little sort of like a kind of twisty thing that sort of locks it. So you turn it, squeeze it, and then lock it. Like that, and like that. Pat that in. Or we could use your amazing, like that. That's great actually for doing that.
I'm gonna go into the Sculpt from the Film Star Bronze and Glow. Now this is something I have used for years. This is one of the first products of yours that I purchased.
Yeah, I know that we love. So that, you really can't go wrong with it. Because it's that gorgeous, it's like, it's got a little bit of shine, but not too much. It's kind of got it's like a demi matte. It's just very flattering. I like to do my brows with, even though they're hidden underneath my fringe, I like to brush them up to reveal the shape. And then I like to just sort of go further down, cheat my way, and then do little feathery strokes. Sorry, darling, am I literally hiding this from everyone?
The formula is a little bit almost powdery.
Yeah. It's like in between a powder and a pencil.
Yeah. Which helps you to do it faster, I think.
Exactly. So there I've got the shape, and then I like to go over with, I think this one is Supermodel. Oh, I like to fill in with this. Can you see the difference?
Yes. Oh my gosh, yes you can. I would say we're about ready for a night on the town.
Nearly ready, nearly ready. We've got a bit of blush. I am gonna use one of my amazing, this formula. I love this formula. And it's super hydrating lipstick. I'm gonna use that as a little top coat on top. This is a gorgeous shimmer.
I actually just bought that at Sephora in Seattle, and I was just like so mesmerized by it.
That's like, I'm gonna put that on. I like it with your eyeshadow. Now, this is my Pillow Talk blush, and you swish and pop. So this one kind of, again, this has like a halo effect. So you've got the color here on the outside, and then that kind of gorgeous, the pop. Exactly. So actually, that yeah, exactly, swish and pop. I think it might have been, was it J.K. Rowling said to me that it's like, because they do in Harry Potter's flick and something, I can't remember whatever it is, but I never realised swish and pop. And then I'm going to use a little bit of the highlight, because the highlight looks so good on you. The highlight one, darling, so that's...
I'm wearing all of your highlights.
I love it.
I'm wearing this one, I'm wearing the wand, I'm wearing a little of that. I was in the mood to glow, you know?
I think we're done, darling.
I think we're done too.
You're amazing at what you do, and this has been a really great day. Can I just come back?
You can come back anytime.
This is just like makeup heaven. You and I just sitting here putting on makeup is just a joy.
The best.
It's the best. I know. I do feel like we're in a kind of own little kind of makeup trance.
I know. You know what? That's always a good sign though, when I have a guest on and we really are just enjoying the process and the experience and the beauty of makeup. It's a really good thing. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you want to learn anything else, because there's a huge line to explore, I'm going to link your website below. You have the Pillow Talk
the whole range, which is just launched today with you.
Launched today. First person. Here.
Yeah.
I know, I'm so honored by that. I will have everything listed below. Go check her out. Go check out the Instagram. Go check out your YouTube channel. Please. You do beautiful videos too that are so informative and educational. And go play with these products. Check out this eyeliner. It really is something special. So
thank you so much.
That's where we land. We're gonna go and enjoy a gorgeous evening out with fresh makeup
in Hollywood.
And you guys go have a good one. All right, I love you so much.
Yeah, I love you all so much too. And yes, dare to dream it, dare to believe it, dare to do it. We love you.
Amen.
Beauty is power.
Yes, it is. All right, guys, have a good one. Mwah.
Mwah.